Today we are starting on planting our main garden. Last night we worked really hard. Dad put in some stakes and we measured out. So today we're doing beets. We've already done mango beets, mammoth mangles. Those are the ones that can get up to 40 pounds. Last year we traded the crop for ducks. This year, who knows? The way this year is going, anything can happen, and maybe we'll need it for the pigs or the goats and sheep. We'll hope not. It was kind of fun trading last year. Okay, so we've planted, I don't know, 30 feet here of mammoth mangles, 30 by 3 feet. And then we're going to take the other third of the row and we're going to go with Detroit Dark Reds. Now these ones I was having a hard time getting, and these are expired seeds, but we're going to go for it. I was having a hard time getting them from my normal seed company. So we ordered from these guys, the Heirloom Seed Store. They apparently do old world Italian seeds. So the whole label is in Italian. So anyways, Detroit Dark Red. That's the kind we always go with. Just our personal favorite. And on the mammoth mangles, we planted kind of heavy because we had a problem last year of whether it was the potato bugs or just the fact it's older seed. I don't know. But we had a hard time with it. So we planted kind of heavy. I started out light and ended up heavy. And then later on, if I need to transplant, I will. But yeah, so the Detroit Dark Reds, I've been planting about, I don't know, half an inch depth. And these guys the same. About a beet length apart if you're trying to plant it the way they tell you to plant it. But we plant heavier than that. These are not, I just opened these, are not, these really little ones like this are not the best quality seed. These larger ones like this, that's the size you're looking for. But in this particular instance, beggars can't be choosers. I do have more Detroit Dark Reds, and we're starting early. This is a 60-day to harvest beet, whereas these guys are 120 days. But of course, you can harvest it any time after it's got a beet on it. And the greens on these guys are, the mammoth mangles is the best beet greens you ever had. And you can eat the beet greens, of course, as soon as they're large enough to eat. The beet greens on the mammoth mangles are just really, they're really mild and sweet and good. We like beet greens of all kinds, but so these are fancy, fresh from Italy. Well, not fresh; they're old, but from Italy seeds. So away we go. I'll go ahead and show you what we did over here. Some of it's pitiful. Namely my Swiss chard. I saved a couple Swiss chards to see if they'd go to seed. Surprisingly, they did never go to seed last year. They acted like they were going to, and they didn't. They had all the hallmarks, but poor little things. I probably better water them before they die. Okay. Yukon Gold. 1, 2, half a row of Yukon Gold. 2.5 rows. These rows are about 60 feet long. 50 something. Anyway, Dad spaced them a little further apart than I usually do, so we're lacking for 1 row. We usually have 7 rows of the specialty potatoes. The other half of this row of Yukon Golds is red Pontiac. There's another red Pontiac, and there's another red Pontiac. And there's some lovely plastic that we're forever finding in here from the former owner. So, well, tenant, whatever. So anyway, whoops, there's another red. 2.5 reds, 2.5 Yukon Gold. And from this, we're hoping, because we've got an earlier plant, this is mid-April, that perhaps this year we'll have a better harvest. However, the weather, that's a lot of it is weather dependent. The weather's been funky. So, stay tuned. We'll plant more garden. The dogs are helping. Not.